Alright guys, we are here on Majidi Margo Road, and I'm actually with my friend here who's been showing me around, and we're just going to walk this street here. Hello.
Hi.
He actually works at the airport for a luxury VIP service, so if you guys are interested in that, I'll leave his Instagram details on the side here. And your name is Ahmed, huh?
Ahmed, yeah.
You're from Maldives?
I'm from Maldives. I've been in the tourism industry for over 20 years. And right now we are in the capital city, Male. And this is one of the most densely populated residential islands in the world.
Wow. So how many people live on this island here?
It's about 150,000 people.
Okay. And most of the people that live here work in the resorts, or their families do, or something like that, or because isn't that the biggest industry here?
In Maldives, the capital city has all the facilities. Let's say most of the facilities, like government offices, businesses, import, export, and of course the main international airport, which serves as the hub for guests traveling to all the resorts in Maldives. So this is the economic center of the country.
Yeah.
And a lot of people live in this island because for the economic benefits.
Yeah. So how many people live in Maldives? Like 500,000 or a million or what?
Yes, it's about 500,000.
And they were telling me that there's how many islands?
We have in Maldives 1,192 islands.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay. So, yeah, this is my very first time in Maldives, and obviously the big thing that people come to Maldives for is the resorts, but you can see they've got this bustling city here on Mali, the most densely populated city, residential area in the world. Wow. So lots of people in a very small area, but yeah, this is it looks like this is maybe the city center almost, because you can see how the roads kind of come together over in that area.
Yeah, not exactly the center, but it's almost, we are getting to the center. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to be coming up on the center area.
Yeah,
and most tourists don't ever actually come here, because this is mostly for the locals, right?
Local residents to live. And as you can see, this is very different from the Maldives that you see on the Instagram, on the YouTube. This is we don't in here.
This is not it.
Beaches and swaying palm trees.
This is the concrete jungle.
Yeah, concrete jungle.
Yeah, concrete beaches. Like here they build like artificial beaches, right? Like they don't have a real beach.
We have two artificial beaches for the locals, families,
Yeah.
to escape during the daytime or during the weekends. So
yeah,
there's something for the locals, but definitely tourists have much better facilities, so they don't want to come here and leave the peace of the resort.
Yeah. So out on the other islands, the atolls, the coral islands, it's so much more peaceful than a big bustling city like this.
Yes, exactly.
Now, I was asking you earlier about getting bored here, because it's a small island and it's an island nation, but you were saying no, you just get used to it and you never get bored.
Yeah, because the residents here, they have the economic activities, businesses, so they'll be pretty much busy with their work.
Yeah.
So
everyone's working.
Everyone is doing something, involved in something, so you can see the movements, everybody is going somewhere, doing something, delivering. So it's the hustle and bustle of the economic center of the country.
Yeah. So how is the food here? Would you say it's pretty good food?
Yeah, in Maldives, in this Mali also we have international food and Indian and Chinese foods also available in this island.
Okay.
And,
lots of seafood, I'd imagine.
A lot of seafood as well. Yeah. And the prices are very reasonable because it's for locals. But in resorts you get high quality cuisines, and also it is priced for the tourists.
Yeah. Now, you were saying that in the year 2000, around like 2004, Maldives really started to pick up with tourism, but the first resorts were built here in the 70s, yeah?
1970.
1970? Oh, looks like they got this,
Oh, the nuts, this is one of the local shops here, so you can see sweets.
yeah, sweets and nuts and all that. Wow, this is so busy, my goodness.
In resorts you have the peace, freedom, so it's the opposite in Mali.
Ah,
There are a lot of shops, and right now we are passing Masjid Imago, so this is the shopping street.
this is the shopping street.
Yeah,
What time is it right now? Like 9 o'clock?
right now it's 9:30.
9:30. So this is what it looks like, 9:30 on a Sunday
So,
night.
Until 10 o'clock, the streets will be busy like this,
Okay.
and then around 10 the shops start closing, and then it will be a little bit more quiet, but still a lot of people.
Yeah. Wow, this
And a
is,
lot of vehicles also. You can see a lot of cars, motorbikes.
yeah. Seems like there's a lot of motorbikes for sure, which would make sense. Is it like an extra registration fee to own a car? Because like if everyone had a car on this island, obviously that wouldn't work because cars take up a lot of spaces.
Yeah, vehicles have a lot of restrictions in Maldives, especially in Mali, because the islands are very small. So in Mali, if you want to own a car, you have to pay 200% tax.
200% tax, that makes sense.
So that means you have to buy 3 cars to own 1 car.
Oh my gosh. What about the taxi services? Did they get a discount because they're providing a tourist service? Obviously they have to have taxis.
Yeah, we have some taxis, and it's like within the capital Mali, it's like $1.50 or $2, you can say, per ride.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, so that was definitely crowded. Now, where's the center part of the island?
The center, we are heading to the center now. We are almost in the center.
Okay, so we're almost to the center. And like at a time like this, where would be the most crowded area at night? This road?
I think this road, because everybody starts, shopping at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is the time for shop to open. Usually daytime when it is sunny, it is too hot. So a lot of people, they come out to the streets at night.
At night.
For shopping, yeah.
So it's so hot, huh? Now, earlier I was asking you a question about the best time of year to visit Maldives. And you were saying there is no real best time because the weather can either be sunny or cloudy or rainy any time of the year.
Actually, Maldives is good throughout the year.
Throughout the year.
Yeah, it's almost the same climate. We have temperatures from 28 degrees until maximum 32. That is the maximum that we can go. So, but the average, let's say, an average day throughout the whole year is like 31 degrees is the most common temperature in Maldives.
31 degrees. I wonder how much that is in degrees Fahrenheit.
This degrees, I'm not sure.
Like 88?
Around that, yeah, around 90, 88, yeah. Maybe. So,
But it's very high humidity, yeah?
Yeah, high humidity, yeah. So daytime you want to be in the streets here for too long.
Yeah, because you could almost feel like
It's a little bit sick, isn't it?
a little bit sick, yeah? Like heat exhaustion. So most of the people that live here, they come from India, they come from Sri Lanka, they come from Arabia. And so like the native people, like the people whose ancestors have been here a long time, most of them come down from India, yeah?
Yes, Maldives is situated in an ancient trade route. So nearby countries
To the Spice
India
Islands.
and Sri Lankans, they discovered Maldives several hundred of years ago. And then we have also some links to Arabs as well as Africans.
So some people are mixed with Africans.
Yeah, Africans and Arabs also. So you can see within the local community, in some islands, the people have more dark complexion, compared
Yeah.
to other islands. So
Oh,
you
I
can
see.
They may be linked to African tribes.
Uh-huh.
So
And you guys got your independence in 1960 or 1965, and you got that from the British,
from the
who were a protectorate, you said?
yeah, Maldives was under British protectorate prior to that, and then we got independence around the same time as India, Pakistan. So, and I think you are familiar with the military base that is close
Diego
to
Garcia.
Diego Garcia, yeah.
Yeah, when I was in the Navy, they that used to be a place that we'd want to get stationed, but I was looking at it, there's like nothing in Diego Garcia. It's like just a very small island. They got like basketball courts, tennis courts, and like a couple buildings.
The island belongs to British, so it's not part of Maldives, but during
It's quite far, yeah?
It's quite far from the capital, Maldives, but when the British was stationed, they were based at the island that is nearest to Diego Garcia.
Oh. So how would someone get to Diego Garcia?
From here we don't
By
have any
seaplane?
connections. From here we don't have any connections, so we don't offer any trips.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so it's completely detached from that British Ocean territory. Now, to get out to the other islands, do you take like a seaplane always? Even if it's short distance, or are some islands too short to fly a seaplane, so you take like a boat?
We have most common transport mode is speedboat from Maldives. So islands that are close in this atoll, this is half atoll. So
Yeah.
these islands use speedboat transfer. But we can also hop in a seaplane and then visit the resort.
Yeah. But those are only to get to the very far away ones, right?
Very far away ones need a domestic flight, but seaplane can also...
Oh, they have a domestic flight, like an actual plane?
Yeah.
Like a 737?
No, that's too big. So we have like Dash aircraft, Donia, Dash...
Oh, like a dual prop.
Let's say 50 passengers.
Yeah. And like, aside from Malé, is there other islands that are populated like this, or is this...
It's only Malay.
Okay. Because I was looking on a map, I saw there was a couple other bigger islands that had like a lot of buildings on them as well.
Not as... That is... it's considered as part of Malay. It's called Hulu Malay.
Oh.
It is considered as part of Malay, but you need to pass the bridge
Yeah.
and then drive near the airport, and then you can reach Malay. It's about 20 minutes from here
By how?
by car, by taxi.
Oh, by taxi. But it seemed like it was on the other side of the country. Like it was. I know what you're talking about. The other island that's near here.
I think that the one that you are referring is maybe Addu city.
Okay. That's it. Yeah.
That is where the British were based during their protectorate before 1965.
Oh, I
But
see.
it's very different from capital Malé, because in Addu you don't have these high-rise buildings. Not like this. So there's a lot of trees, a lot of empty fields, a lot of greenery. So it's like
Oh, a lot more greenery.
yeah. So
Yeah, that's what you were saying earlier. Back in the like 2000s or in the 90s, you would come here and there would be trees.
it's a lot more trees at that time.
Well, there's a tree.
before that. So, but as years passed, the trees disappeared and more concrete structures came up.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, do they ever like tear down some of these and build higher ones, or are they just pretty content with what they got? Because it seems like the only way to build from here is up.
Yes, of course. There's no way now we can go sideways.
Do they ever talk about doing like what Dubai did, where they built man-made islands?
We do have actually the Maldives is a man-made island.
Where's that?
Maldives, the next part of the capital city
Okay.
that I mentioned earlier.
I would say that the man-made island concept could work really good for like expansion of the airport.
This actually the man-made island is much better than Maldives. It's considered part of Maldives, but it's much better. And there's a lot of trees. So,
Oh.
it's not also so congested like Maldives.
Now, when did they build that?
It was,
The man-made island.
In 1990s maybe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So do they have plans to build any more man-made islands, or?
Recently the Malay government has announced another massive island.
Oh,
So it could be even bigger than Maldives. So actually Maldives is also bigger than Maldives. So yeah, they have plans. Because the Maldives is too crowded. It's not ideal for the citizens to live.
it's overpopulated.
Yeah, it's too crowded. We need more space.
Now I had read online that they said that Maldives is the flattest country on earth with the lowest average elevation. I think they said it was 6 feet elevation on average. So that's quite low.
Yeah, it's quite low, and that is why we are considered one of the vulnerable countries for climate change. Sea level rise could impact the Maldives.
Have you noticed? Like climate change, higher sea levels here, or is it not really something you've noticed?
Yeah, but what I notice is the beach erosion.
Beach erosion.
Yeah.
Do you think that's because of climate change or just natural?
I think it is the sea level is rising. Sea level.
You
rise
sense- you
is,
feel like that's
causing,
happening.
The beach to be eroded and then become part of the lagoon. So once it was part of the land, and then after some years, the land part becomes the sea. So I think that is an indication that the
Sea level is rising.
Yeah.
So you've seen the sea levels actually rising, or you've seen the erosion? Because that's two different
Erosion.
things.
Yeah, I've seen the erosion, because sea level rise. We don't notice it with their bare hands, their eyes. We don't notice that.
Right.
But when you observe the sea, you can see the land level and the sea level in capital Malé, especially in capital Malé, it's almost the same in some days.
Really?
Yeah, it's almost the same. It's just a few feet, just maybe a 1 feet or 2 feet, difference between the sea level and the land level.
Yeah. You guys have so much products here. Like, I mean, considering how far away you are from everywhere, you have every modern convenience that you could possibly imagine, from perfume to handbags to shoes to nuts to spices. I mean, everything that they have anywhere else, you guys have here. I think that's quite amazing.
Yeah.
Your shipping industry must be like mega.
55.
I mean, they got generators here. Every bit of equipment you could possibly imagine.
Because Maldives is the central hub that serves to all islands.
Uh-huh.
So all the items basically are imported to Maldives, and then the travelers and business owners from other islands would come to Maldives to buy these products. So in Maldives you can find so many shops. Because
Yeah.
it's the capital of the economy.
Yeah. Yeah, Male. But, I mean, for example, when you were born, you were saying you're in your 40s. So what was the population when you were first born? Do you know, like, how much it's grown since then, or?
Maybe 10% is lower at that time.
10%.
Yeah, maybe. So I'm not sure exactly.
So like 400,000 people then?
Maybe 400 plus. But nowadays there are also a lot of foreigners in this.
Yeah, a lot of foreigners living here, huh? And those foreigners are coming from where?
Foreigners are coming for work. They come from India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Philippines, and some from Europe as well.
Ah,
Because we have resorts, so resorts require multilingual staff.
yeah, so they also bring in like a diversity in staff.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Wow, so we've just walked from one side of the island to the other. And is that what we just did? We just walked. Is that the long way or the short way?
This is the longest, in the middle, right in the middle is the main street.
So we just walked the longest stretch of the island?
Yes.
Wow, and that took how many minutes? It took us 22 minutes to walk that. Wow. Okay, so yeah, so now we're on the other side of the coast here. You can see there's a bus. But yeah, so if they're coming here to Maldives and they have some questions, what's your Instagram so we can let them know?
You can reach me on my Instagram, Priority Maldives.
Priority Maldives.
Yeah, you can Google.
And you're a VIP service.
I'm actually a specialist in VIP services. Right now you are seeing very crowded city, but my VIP guests, they don't see this. And then they don't experience crowds even in airport.
Right.
So they have the exclusivity, they have luxury. So
You show them the very best of Maldives,
Yeah.
and they don't even have to look at this or touch this.
when they assign me, I ensure that I deliver the most exclusive, luxurious experience that is possible within the Maldives.
And you're you were born here.
I'm born in the Maldives. I'm a Maldivian national, and I've been in tourism industry for about 20 years. And then I'm stationed in capital Male. It's only 10 minutes from the airport.
Right.
So
That's where they meet you, is at the airport.
yeah,
You fetch them from the airport and take them away
yeah.
to their dream holiday, yeah?
When they assign me for their VIP assistance, they don't have to worry about anything else. I take care of everything.
That's beautiful. All right, my friends, we'll see you on the next one from Maldives.